The princess didn't sleep at midnight. She sneaked into the kitchen to make a midnight snack. Unexpectedly, the aroma attracted the prince. The prince had anorexia and hadn't eaten for 5 days. He was also curious about the tempting smell, but when he pushed open the kitchen door, he found that the one cooking was his newly married princess. Since the princess was placed in the side courtyard as soon as she married in, she had no idea that the man in front of her was her husband. She only thought he, like herself, was hungry at midnight and came to find food. Out of sympathy for the same situation, the princess asked the prince if he wanted to have a taste, but the prince pretended to be cold and refused. However, the princess firmly believed that no one could resist the temptation of delicious food. So she deliberately brought a bowl of fried rice with eggs to him and gently fanned the food in her hand. The aroma of the food came, immediately making the prince swallow saliva. She asked the prince if he wanted a bite. The smell suddenly made the prince's stomach growl, as he hadn't eaten for 5 days, but he stubbornly said no. The princess didn't want to expose him, so she deliberately let him hold the bowl while she turned around to get chopsticks. But in the time of a turn, the prince had eaten up a plate of fried rice with eggs. This surprised the princess. She asked the prince how many days he hadn't eaten. The prince said 5 days. This scared the princess. She scolded the prince for being inhuman and even deducted the food of the people in the mansion.